We're now basically at full-scale hot conflict in this country, whereas right now we're at a cold civil war.
All right, what's up, family? This is Brian Lewis once again. So as you all know, Georgia Senate runoff elections are today, and so Republican officials have been making the rounds on network news for days now, and this includes Representative Chip Roy of the 21st Congressional District of Texas, who used his time to spread fear and insinuate violence on Tucker Carlson's show yesterday as he described what would happen if Georgia voters vote for Jon Ossoff and Reverend Warnock over the Republicans. Take a look at this short clip and I will be back to share my thoughts.
But here's the thing. What happens tomorrow in Georgia, if we have a democratically controlled Senate, I mean, we're now basically at full-scale hot conflict in this country, whereas right now we're at a cold civil war. We've got a major problem in this country where the American people, the regular people out there that are working every day, hardworking Americans that are getting trampled by a system that is rigged against them, as you said. That is what is at stake. And if the American people in Georgia don't show up, if Georgians don't show up and ensure that we hold the Senate in Republican hands, then that's what's happening. 2 additional votes coming out of the Senate in Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico, and they lock it down for good.
So I've done several videos like this before already, and I continue to do them because we need to keep a catalog, a record of what these people are saying, because we don't know what they're going to try in the future. And if they try something in the future, they're going to try to shift blame onto the left and make it seem like they're doing what they're doing because they have no other choice. You know, we see now that, no, they're choosing this. By now, it should be obvious that we're dealing with people on the opposite side who have moved past the phase of saying, you know, I need my guns to protect my rights. No, it's now open advocacy for what Chip Roy calls a full-scale hot conflict. He's talking about war, and you know that's what he's talking about by how he compares it to where we're at right now, calling this moment in history a, quote, cold war that we're in. So he's saying we're in a cold war now, but if we lose the Senate, we're going to be in a full-scale hot war. What other group of people are allowed to talk this way except for conservatives in this country, right-wing conservatives? This is the rhetoric coming from Fox News, right? This is the rhetoric coming from Fox News after a violent extremist detonated a device in Nashville, Tennessee on Christmas. It's barely been discussed, but this is what Fox News is projecting to their audience, people who do things like that. This whole segment makes it painfully clear that they only care about power and they will stop at nothing to maintain it because they can see a future where they don't have the numbers to ever be competitive. I've said that numerous times. I will keep repeating it. They're hanging on by a political thread. They're hanging on by the Electoral College. They're hanging on by voter suppression. They're hanging on by a Democratic Party that will help them rehabilitate their image in the name of decorum and civility instead of just politically ending them, you know, politically pulling a finisher move. Instead of doing that, the Democratic Party is doing the political equivalent of a prevent defense in football. And anyone who knows football understands that analogy. You know what I'm talking about. It means that you're just letting the opposite side just go up and down the field at will, right? That's what the Democrats are kind of doing, you know, in a way. But I don't want to, you know, make that point, you know, any more than it needs to be made. I'll end the video here. My name is Brian Lewis. Make sure you like, subscribe, add a comment down below and share your thoughts, and be on the lookout for my next video. Thank you.